Rayquaza VMAX is arguably the most disappointing card in the Pokemon Sword and Shield era. This was hyped up to be the best deck when it was released, and instead it flopped horribly, and it's been irrelevant to competitive play ever since, until recently at is it Charlotte Regionals here? Let me actually go and pull this up. Oh my goodness, I am so not prepared. At Liverpool Regionals, shout outs to Liam Burden and Connor Morgan, who both took this Rayquaza deck to top 32 in a meta with so many awesome decks, and they found a way to make Rayquaza VMAX work. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's talk about the late ascension of Rayquaza VMAX. And now we have to say straight up here, this is an Arceus based deck. We are using Arceus as our first attacker. It has the awesome attack Trinity Nova. You're going to do 200 damage. Most of the time it's going to be 180 because you're going to attach a double turbo energy here, but you get to search your deck for 3 basic energy cards, attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like, and then shuffle your deck. And then Starbirth is an incredible ability, lets you grab 2 cards of your choice, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck. You want to pop this as soon as you get it in order to get the cards you need to set up your board. And one of the things you'll probably want to set up your board with more often than not is Rayquaza VMAX. It has the ability, as your pulse, lets you discard your hand and draw 3 cards. Really nice draw engine, especially when you're discarding fire energies to then reattach with Magma Basin onto one of your fire Pokemon. And its move Max Burst does 20 damage, and you may discard any amount of basic fire energy or lightning energy from this Pokemon, and this attack does 80 more damage for each card you've discarded this way. If you discard 3 energy, you are doing 260 damage, which is enough to KO a lot, like every basic EX, every basic V, and 260 damage is also enough to start one-hit KOing some of the lower HP stage 1 EXs and V-Star Pokemon. If you can get 4 fire energy on there, you are one-shotting everything in the game, which makes this an absolute unit. And with 320 HP and no weakness, it is very difficult to get through. Now, you're not going to be setting up a ton of Rayquazas here, and maybe at most you're going to attack with this one time, maybe twice. I have been able to one-shot 2 Charizard EXs on consecutive turns with Rayquaza VMAX, which makes it awesome. But really, this is one heavy hitter in the deck. Another heavy hitter in the deck, Radiant Heatran, where it does 1 fire and 2 colorless energy. Raging Blast does 70 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. If you combo this with Magma Basin and attach 1 energy there, you put 20 damage on Heatran, and it's doing 140 damage. If you do Magma Basin twice, 280 damage, at which point you're one-shotting V-Star Pokemon and pretty much every stage 1 EX as well. So really great single prize attacker that can uptrade on multi-prizers. And if you happen to get 60 damage on there, attaching 3 times with Magma Basin, you are one-shotting everything in the game. Absolutely ridiculous attacker here. We also have, there's so many attack options in this deck. We have 1 Delphox V, where its magical fire attack for 2 fire and a colorless does 120 damage to the active, and you put 2 energy into the Lost Zone, and you put another 120 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Your opponents may not see this attack coming, and you can get an easy snipe for multiple prizes. Even Mew EX can attack in this deck, thanks to genome hacking, where for 3 colorless energy, you get to copy an attack from your opponent's active Pokemon. So many attackers, even Drapion here for the Mew matchup specifically. But all of this is powered up with Arceus getting the initial energy on the board, followed by Armarouge, the secret MVP of this deck. With the Fire Off ability, as often as you like during your turn, you may move a fire energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. So the combo is, you're going to use Arceus V-Star to accelerate a bunch of energy to your bench Pokemon V. From there, whether you attack with Arceus again or not, you can then retreat Arceus to the bench and then move energy with Armarouge to whatever other attacker you want, whether it's Mew, Heatran, Delphox, or Rayquaza. And the combos that you can make with this deck are absolutely ridiculous, making this deck a whole bunch of fun to play. So let's talk about the counts here. We've got 4-3 Arceus. We've got a 2-2 line of Rayquaza V and VMAX. Most of the time, you're going to set up just one Rayquaza. You don't need more than that. Drapion specifically for the Mew matchup. We've got a 2-2 line of Armarouge. There are times where if your opponent is keen to what you are doing, you may want to set up the second Charcadet, so you've got to back up Armarouge just in case. Armarouge's attack, Flame Cannon, 3 for 90. It's not the most efficient attack, but this can be used to take out, either uptrade on a multi-prize Pokemon later in the game, or even knock out stuff like Mimikyu. We do have, one Delphox for that snipe play if possible, one copy of Mew EX. Besides the genome hacking attack, great way of drawing cards. We can draw up to 3. We have one Radiant Heatran for that potential one-hit KO. And we've talked about the Charcadet and Armarouge there. For trainer cards, we got 3 copies of Boss's Orders. We get to gust one of our opponent's bench Pokemon into the active and take whatever KO we want. 1 copy of Escape Rope and 1 Switch, where we can switch places with our Pokemon. This one only affects us. Escape Rope affects both our opponent and ourselves. 4 copies of Magma Basin. This is an incredibly important card in this deck. Once during your turn, you can attach a Fire Energy card from your discard pile to one of your Fire Pokemon. That could be Charcadet, Armarouge, Delphox, and so on, and Heatran in particular. There are 4 copies of the stadium in here. Try and conserve these as best you can, not only to bump Path to the Peak and other annoying stadiums, but because you need Magma Basin in play as often as you can to keep that discarded energy in play, giving you the opportunity to land big hits with Charizard and Heatran, or snipe plays with Delphox. So you'll see in this video, I'm a little too loosey-goosey with managing my Magma Basins, and it does come back to haunt me. 1 copy of Judge. Both players shuffle their hands into the deck, draw 4 cards. Some great hand disruption here, along with more hand disruption from Iono, where both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of the deck, and then draw equal to the number of prizes remaining. This card is particularly potent in the end game. If they've only got 1 or 2 prizes left, you can whittle them down to a one card hand or a 2 card hand or something like that. 4 copies of Nest Ball to get our basics down. 1 copy of Choice Belt. This is such a good card in this deck, letting you do plus 30 damage on Pokemon V. In particular, the math works great for Arceus in Miraidon matchups, where you can now one-shot a Raikou or a Raichu with the Choice Belt, but there are a bunch of other attackers that you can take out with 1 hit with the Choice Belt on, and even with Rayquaza, can get you at different breakpoints where you discard less energy, which is nice. 1 copy of Pal Pad to get 2 of our supporters from the discard pile back into our deck. And then 4 Ultra Balls to discard 2 cards, grab a Pokemon of our choice. This also helps with the Fire Energy. We can discard Fire Energy that we can reattach with Magma Basin. And 3 copies of Professor's Research, where we discard our hand and draw 7. Last but not least, we are running a ton of energy in this deck, including 4 Double Turbo Energies, 8 Fire Energy, and 2 Lightning Energy. Don't forget, Rayquaza needs 1 Lightning and 1 Fire to attack. Even though you're not going to discard the Lightning Energy, you will need at least 1 Lightning Energy on there to attack. So this deck is really awesome. It has a ton of different lines of play, does have some answers against some of the biggest decks in the game, including Charizard. Roaring Moon is kind of a sketchy matchup, to be honest. It's not impossible to win, but it's tough. But against a lot of the meta, this deck is actually kind of sick. And I've been playing this deck nonstop for the past week. It is my favorite deck to play. It's incredibly strong, a ton of fun. Your opponents probably haven't seen this, and you can catch them by surprise in a lot of different ways. So let's get to it. Okay. This is not a good start. Not a good start. We may need to whittle our hand down to very few cards in order to hit that turn 1 energy drop. Not ideal. It is possible to not attach energy on turn 1 with this Arceus deck and still attack on turn 2, but it's a little bit of a wombo combo to get there. Charizard. Okay. Charizard is hard, but it's not impossible. Let's go and grab Mew. And Mew is our best way to try and draw more cards on turn. Do we keep the... I think we keep the Iono. And we will grab ourselves... What do we want right now? I think we get the Ray. I think we get the Rayquaza. We've got one here. And then we'll draw 2 cards and hope that on these next 2, we get an energy. Energy. No! Positive energy, right? Positive energy, right? We do have Magma Basin Armarouge, so we do have one more kick at this can. We need to get Armarouge. We need to get a energy in the discard pile, and then we can shoot that energy up to Arceus, and then hopefully we also get an Arceus V-Star. Oh man, Arceus or Charizard popping off right now. This match can be a little weird. It's winnable. I've totally won this match. I've won with multiple KOs with Rayquaza VMAX knocking out multiple Charizards in one hit. It is possible. It's weird, but it's possible. Okay, they're going to instant charge. This is why I kept the Iono. I don't want them to have all these cards on the following turn. I think we're going to Iono here because I want 6 cards instead of 4. So yeah, we'll shoot that whole stack down, and okay, there we go. That's the combo. That is the combo we were looking for. So we're gonna throw the basic energy, and I think we can throw a Magma Basin in the discard pile. They'll probably want to keep a Magma Basin out, so we're gonna go and grab Arceus, and with 1 energy we're gonna send that to the Charcadet. And let's go attach the DTE. And with... let's draw up one more with Mew. There's a fire energy. I need Armarouge. And I think we get ourselves a Rayquaza VMAX. And that gives us the opportunity to... so we get the Armarouge, and Rayquaza VMAX gives us the opportunity to draw 3 more cards. And we can power up Rayquaza. 4 energy on Rayquaza will one-shot a Charizard, for the record. So let's go and use Fire Off, which sends the fire energy to the active. Now we can attack. And I think we get rid of this hand. I know we're getting rid of 2 stadiums here, which does kind of suck. Do I? Okay, we're going to throw the energy onto Rayquaza here. We'll take the KO. We have a decent amount of energy here. One of the trick plays we could try and go for, if they don't... we could try and set up for a Delphox snipe, 120, 120. But, yeah, because I don't think they're going to play Manaphy. I don't think they're seeing it. What we really want to do, we want to get more energy on the board. I think we bench an Arceus. We get rid of the Pal Pad. We also actually, no, we want to get down... there's a couple of ways of going about it. We could get down an Arceus to throw more energy on it. We could also start building up a... what is that? Radiant Heatran. Heatran can take... if it's got 60 damage on it, it will one-shot a Charizard. We could even one-shot this Charizard on the following turn. Or, yeah, if we wanted to, we could take this energy, move it to Armarouge, hard retreat. I think they're going to go after the Mew with that counter catcher. Now we've lost 3 stadiums. That kind of sucks, because that actually... yeah, there's the Mew. Do we take the one shot on the Charizard right now and say, bet you don't have the pieces for the rest of the game? We could, but if it doesn't work out for us, we still need a 4th energy, which is problematic because now we've lost 3 stadiums. And the Heatran might be a problem because if we threw out 3 of our stadiums, we may not have the opportunity to build up. Yeah, this might have to be a Rayquaza build. Yeah, getting rid of those stadiums at this point, probably a mistake. Lilto, I asked to chill on the coaching on this, so I know that's not necessarily your intent. I would like to play this straight. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I think we get damage on the board. Because, yeah, right now they're still only doing 210. They're still only doing 210. We could... Yeah, if we put No, Delphox is not going to work here. Okay, let's go and put up Arceus. I think the play is building up. Do we get rid of this Charcadet? Yeah, I don't want to get rid of the Charcadet. We might need a second one. I don't want to get rid of Pal Pad. I do want to set up another Pokemon, though. I don't think it hurts the Pal Pad right now. If we can get the boss back, get the Iono back. I want to get down... Okay, I'm going to Iono now. I like those pieces. A second Rayquaza is not good. We will get down another Arceus here. And Heatran, like, maybe at most we can get... This might be good to finish something. We can do 140 later. 180 plus 140, that's 320. That's still going to be short. So I don't necessarily want to bench the Heatran right now. Let's just go swing for 180. And let's just get the fire energy all out in play. And that gives us some options later. They are going to get a Charmeleon up, protect themselves from a... Devolution play. We're not really playing with Devolution in mind. The fact that they don't have a Pidgeot set up is a good sign for us. Yeah, the Heatran really sucks that we got rid of all those Magma Basins because I really would like to build up a Heatran. I don't think we're going to be able to at this point. And I think next play we want to... We can Iono or Judge. I feel like Judge is probably the... we get more cards with Iono if we Iono right now. Though they do get a fresh... Okay. I was going to say, they're going to shuffle their deck now, so it could be anything that comes up afterwards. I'm hoping to get an Arceus V-Star and then just retreat the Arceus in the active, swing for 200, and then they'll have to gust up or gust around, which is possible once they get Pidgeot going. And they have tons of Charizards up on the board. I think it's actually important to get down a Charcadet at this point, a second one, if they take this out. And we still have... Yeah, we still have one more Armarouge. So let's see how they play it. 4 Charmanders in play. That's kind of annoying. They don't have enough... I don't think their deck runs enough energy. Most of the time it's 7. They've got Super Rods and stuff here. What's taking so long? Do I have a favorite Pokemon deck currently, or are you jack of all trades? Like, favorite deck to play right now is probably this one. However, because of the nature of the content I make, I'm playing different decks every week, and I am not in a position to, like, really sit here and master any deck that I play. All right, so we get an Arceus V-Star. That's great. We get the Armarouge. That's great. Choice Belt could be helpful for taking this thing out later. I think we're going to retreat, and I'm going to force them to have the pieces. And do we want... Is it worth benching the... No, it's not worth benching the Delphox right now. Let's just go and put the energy on Ray. Yeah, I don't want to put it on Arceus because we might... They're probably going to knock out Arceus. Okay. Right now, they are doing 270 before damage modifiers. If we can move all this energy and they swing on Arceus, we have a pretty good shot at win... Let's see how they play it. Level Ball's a good sign. Level Ball's a good sign. Makes me think they don't got it like that. If they're going to... Manaphy's an interesting choice. Did they see the Delphox play coming? Or they just don't have the pieces? Okay. What do they boss up? Boss up Armarouge. That's why we play the... That's why we put down the second Charcadet. Hopefully they're just stalling for time. At which point we can get... Yeah, okay. This is where the Delphox comes in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should still have enough energy. Oh, don't play the Switch yet. We go and grab ourselves a Delphox. Or... Hold on. If I go for the Delphox play now... I think we would put ourselves... Because that would get down to one prize. This Charmeleon could then one-shot this Rayquaza. I don't want to do that right now. Okay, let's go get a second Armarouge set up. And I want to switch into Arceus. I will put the Choice Belt on. Let's go put it on Ray. Just in case. And... Let's go research. Okay, there's a Magma Basin. That gets us some energy back on the board. And I'm going to put that on the fresh Armarouge here. Ooh. Do I? 180. Ah, I put the Choice Belt on. If I switch, because I want to keep this energy in play. If I switch, I could attach double turbo. This is interesting. I want to make sure I still have this energy in... At this point, we can still one-shot a Charizard. So I think we're fine if we just attack. Let's go and attach this double turbo to... And then... They can't one-shot Rayquaza. We can one-shot a Charizard. We should have it here. We've got double Armarouge. We can move the energy. As long as they don't knock out this Armarouge and take out this Magma Basin, we should be okay. If they do all that, then we're in trouble. Okay, they get the Pidgeot up. Okay, let's see how they approach it. Yeah, the Delphox would have been really nice, but the Delphox would have made their Charizard hit for 330 damage, at which point Rayquaza becomes a one-hit KO target. And we really need Rayquaza right now in order to one-shot this Charizard. And I need them to not bump this Magma Basin. Okay, let's see how they play it. If they're just swinging into Arceus, we win. If they swing into Armarouge, actually, we still win. I think we have them in checkmate. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we got them. Yeah, if they swing into Arceus, we move up 4 energy, 4 fire energy. We knock this out. Cool. If they knock out the Armarouge, we still have all this energy plus this energy. Yeah, I think we've got him in checkmate. Yeah, they're just going to Burning Darkness the Arceus. Take that out. And we should be good. I think we outmathed them on this one. Let's go. And yeah, unfortunately, the Heatran, we were not able to get that set up. Let's go and do that anyway, so we could start building this up, just to show that this thing can be a very serious attacker as well. And we Armarouge up the energy, and we put up a 1, 2, 3. And Rayquaza is swinging for 420 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we take the win. GG's. That was an awesome match. That was an awesome match. Like, coming back from not getting the turn 1 Arceus attach and being able to hit the wombo combo early of getting the Armarouge set up and the Magma Basin to then attach the energy. That was great. And the other thing that I thought was great there was I really wanted to use the Delphox. But it proved to be beneficial to not use the Delphox there. Had we gone and attacked the 2, right, we would have put them in a position where if they set up Charizard is then swinging for 330 damage, at which point we lose our 1-hit KO option in Rayquaza. So taking the single hit KO was the right play there. Getting the Magma Basin down to have just enough energy on the board so that Rayquaza could take that final KO was massive. And that's probably the best thing. It's really tough. Charizard is still the best deck in the game, but being able to play around their damage output is absolutely huge here because, yeah, Charizard cannot one-shot Rayquaza unless we've taken 5 prizes. So as long as we can avoid that, we can put ourselves in position to have Rayquaza land that massive 1-hit KO. GG's. Ooh, this could be Espathra. This probably is Espathra. And I've played this match once, and I lost because I didn't account for the extra energy required. Okay, they put energy on the Natu. Interesting. We will get the... Oh, man, this was a pretty great... That was a pretty great drop right there. Let's go and grab Charcadet. This is almost as good as it gets right now. I'm going to hold on to our hand. We're going to drop, and let's go attach 3 energy to the Ray. Actually, you know what? We're going to attach 1 fire energy. Oh. If they get the Espathra up, I hate that they're doing this to me. I'm preemptively putting 2 energy on the Arceus. So if they get the Espathra in there, we can still attack. I hate that. I hate that. That's probably the right move, but I hate that. And also the Espathra is going to hit like even harder because that extra energy is on there. Heatran is very good in this match. Oh, if they're just going for the evolution play right now, then we just knock out the Flittle. Please don't have the energy and attach. They're probably gonna pop off here. Let's go and see. They get the Rigid Band on. They'll attach. There's no... They will get a Espathra out. Yeah, they're going to get a Espathra out. That's annoying. We can draw first blood, though. Like, get the first hit on it. And I think that's what we want to do. Is really... Yeah, we want to damage the Espathra. If they... As long as they're not playing the one that does the... Okay, yeah, it's Espathra EX. This could potentially hurt us, though. Let's go see what we can do here. All right. I want... I'm going to pop this right now. Oh, snap. Muji with a raid of 7. Welcome, everybody. How are you all doing? Okay. Let's go and grab... I think Boss and... grab Boss and... Do we just grab the Ray VMAX here? Or do we grab... Do we grab another Arceus? It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. I'm not entirely sure how to play this one. Let's go and Boss. And I kind of like having the energy on the Arceuses because it's easier to power those up so that we can keep swinging on Espathras, right? I think that's the rationale I'm going to go with right now. Thank you, Muji, for the follow. Much appreciated. Let's go and attach a bunch of fire energy on the board. We need 2 on an Arceus, 1 on a Ray. Thank you, Nerdy Girl 19 Gaming. Thank you for the follows. Much appreciated, everybody. Even Muji. How'd the stream go, by the way? I know y'all were probably playing. Muji's on like all the time. Okay, we get Iono'd, which is fine. Yeah, I think Arceus is the play because we can just power that up pretty easily with we can power up Arceus pretty easily with double turbos. Clairvoyant Sense. Ooh, if they're building up the Mew, there must be in a bad spot. How much damage is this doing? 30, 60, 90, 120. Yeah, I think they're hitting for like 210. That does kind of suck. It's not the worst, right? If it's a 2-shot, it's a 2-shot. Nerdy Girl going hard with the channel point rewards. Love to see it. Yeah, how'd the stream go? It was sort of short. Had to be at work in an hour. Well, I hope you have a good day at work. What deck were you playing? Or decks? Whatever you had going on. Everybody, yeah, for the chat, like, if you're not following Muji on Twitch, let me see if that works. There we go. Yeah, shout outs to Muji. Okay, they get down a third not to. Interesting. Ooh, is that going to be a one-shot? No, it's not. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. We're definitely not going to Iono here. I don't want to get rid of our sideball. Each energy attached to both active Pokemon. I think we actually attach a DTE to Mew. Mew might be handy here. Okay, and we can go... Do I actually get rid of the Iono to get a Charcadet set up here? I think we do. Or Armarouge, and then we draw cards with the Mew. Just giving us some more options here. And we can Magma Basin. Can we Magma Basin? No, we don't have any energy right now. That's fine. Double Boss. Okay. 150. We're still taking 2 shots on Armarouge. That's fine. And yeah, let's load up our board with... do we load up our board? Let's go put 1 more energy on the... I don't want to get punished too hard. Okay. Let's go and do 2. And we'll keep the other lightning in there. Probably too much energy on the board right now, TBH. Like, we should have had some in the discard to set up, what's its name? Heatran. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Link is back, says that is he using? I'm not sure what the answer is. Josh, thanks for following Muji there. Oh, what are they? They're using Espathra. Ooh, Enamorous, interesting. And yeah, they can take a KO on... What's more dangerous here? Like, they're probably going to attack with the Xatu. I think we want to hit the Flittle. If we hit the Flittle, then we can boss up the Mew, and then, like, we're fine. And we can start getting energy on the board with Armarouge. Yeah, like, this copying Arceus' attack it's okay. But yeah, as long as we shut down, we don't give them an opportunity for Espathra to do stuff, then we'll be okay. At least I think. Let's go and Magma Basin here. Let's get down a second Charcadet just for some insurance in case they gust up the Armarouge here. I don't think they will, but let's go and hit the Flittle. And I'm going to hold on to that energy, that lightning energy. We'll keep that in play, or keep that in the deck, just in case. 3. Arceus is still going to one-shot Mew. We could put ourselves in a position to even one-shot a Espathra. Ooh. Interesting. If they're going to go in with the Mimikyu, that's fine. That's fine. At that point, let's see how they play it. Right, the Mew's annoying, or the Mimikyu's annoying, but we have multiple ways of taking that out at this point with the Armarouge. Or we can just boss around. Like, if they don't set up... Yeah, if the attack is Mimikyu and they don't get down a Flittle... Yeah, if they attack with Mew, like, that's... Okay. Potentially getting ahead of myself here. Yeah, do we just keep hitting the Flittle, or... Oh, I think we have options. Yeah, I think we just take out the... Yeah, we take out the Mew. If they go in with the Mimikyu, we can hit that with the Armarouge. If they go in with the Espathra... Okay, they're going to go in with the Mimikyu and just do 70. That's fine. And they're not even going to attack. Why didn't they attack? Okay. Not sure why they wouldn't attack there. But also we could put up a Delphox here too. You know what? Let's get the Heatran up. Let's get the Heatran up. And start building that. And then we've got options either way. I will... Yeah, let's go boss around. Let's just go hit the Mew. And then Mimikyu we can deal with afterwards. Yeah, we'll swing for 180. And doing... No, I'm not going to attach that energy. Still not going to attach that energy. If they go in with the Mimikyu, they lose. There's the Delphox. Okay. Yeah, we could even go for a Delphox snipe here. Lots of options. The Mimikyu is not going to be enough. I don't blame them for setting up Mimikyu. Their options are pretty limited at this point. Okay, and they Iono us, which is actually kind of good. As long as they don't bump our stadium, we should be fine. Yeah, if they're just gonna Ghost Die, like... That's fine. That's fine. Let's go and... Ooh, let's restart and draw cards. But I'm not too worried. Here, let's go Iono here. And we'll draw a card. We can't draw with Mew anymore. Okay. We'll hard retreat into... Yeah, we're doing 140 damage with Heatran. So let's go and retreat. And I will get rid of this DTE. And we'll go in with the Heatran. And let's go power that up. With energy from... I guess... Yeah, like that. And so, yeah, it was smart heads-up play for us to... And, yeah, we can put energy on the Arceus here, too. We just swing for 140, and we take the win. GG. So, Espathra can be annoying to deal with, but we were able to protect ourselves against the Espathra, like Espathra's ability where it forces us to... it forces us to have an extra energy on. Thankfully, the double turbo energies come in really clutch there. We're able to power up multiple Arceuses and then just shutting them off by, yeah, hitting that Flittle before it could evolve and then hitting that Mew EX, and the Mimikyu ended up not being a factor. But by the end of it, we could have attacked it with Armarouge because we had that set up and we could just move all the energy to Armarouge to one-shot it. We also set up Heatran, which not only gave us the opportunity to hit the Mimikyu, but with enough damage on there, we could have one-shotted an Espathra EX as well. We would have taken 4 energy on at that point, but we had so much energy in play, and we had the Magma Basins, and we done, I think, a pretty good job of keeping the energy in play that we weren't going to get cheesed out by Espathra. GG's. Snorlax, yep. And it's our turn first. Fantastic. We do get the Charcadet. That's amazing. And we will attach double turbo energy. And do we want the... I think we... They're not going to play any fighting tech, right? Right. Is Arceus or Ray here? And we could arguably even get Mew. I don't think we have to rush Mew out. I think we're going to go with the second Arceus. I know there's, like, basically no chance. They could Iono us, and then at least we can potentially make... This is a backup. Okay, Mezagoza. Fine. Tails, 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 tails. No! Okay. We are unfortunately... Yeah, we're going to be 10 damage short, knocking out that Lugia. Oh, and we get Iono'd here. That's unfortunate. I kept saying, like, oh, the odds of them doing that are very low. Okay, we have our out. We have a Rayquaza here, too, if we wanted to get fun with it. I think we do want to get fun with it. Tails, 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 tails. Actually, no, that gives them Lumineon. A second Lugia? Are they going to bench too? They might. Yeah. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's super annoying. We can't one-shot the Snorlax. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'll get rid of an Rayquaza and an Arceus. Let's go and grab Arceus V-Star. And yeah, I think we got a bench Ray. Okay, and then bench a Mew as well. Okay, we get the VMAX. The VMAX is not bad. Let's go Starbirth. And I think, yeah, let's grab an Arceus V-Star and probably a Mew EX, right? And we've got Judge, which can help us out later. And they're not taking one-shots on... Okay, give ourselves that drop power later. And we'll just go swing 180. They're not taking a one-shot on... Ooh, you know what? I should have left space open for the Delphox. Because Delphox can help us now take this thing out, plus soften up a Lugia. Now, they still have to... With these 4 cards, they have to get 2 Archeops in the discard pile. Tails. Oh, no, heads. Okay, great. Well, maybe not. Let's see, they have multiple outs here. Tails. Tails, tails, tails. This one definitely tails. Okay, great. Okay, they've only got 3 cards. They attach a double turbo energy. They are going to be able to attack. They've only got 2 cards in hand, though. Right, and they're asleep. Very asleep. And what we're going to do is actually... I want to retreat. Let's go and... we'll get Ray. Let's Mesagoza here. Nope. I don't want to give them... I don't want to give them anything, TBH. Let's go put energy on the Rayquaza. And let's go hard retreat. We'll get rid of this double turbo energy. And we'll go in with the fresh Arceus. And force them... Ooh, do we actually... Yeah, we'll get the lightning out here. And we'll go lightning, fire, and I think we're going to assume that Arceus is dead. They are going to get 7 cards here, which is profoundly annoying. Would be nice to build up a Heatran. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that right now. What trainer? Okay. We'll probably want to play Judge on the next turn. I need a Charcadet. Or Armarouge. They still don't have Tails, Tails, Tails. No! Now they're going to get their 2 Archeops. Yeah, you Burnett 2 Archeops and start swinging. And I don't think we have to rush this. They can't one-shot. I know this deck cannot one-shot Rayquaza. If we could get a Gust on... Summoning Star. What's the play? I don't want to lose the 3 energy. That's what freaks me out. I don't like our hand, though. At 3rd, Lugia. Okay, they're going all in on attacking Lugias, or with the Lugia. That's fine. I need to start getting some of this energy in play. And that's super annoying. The minus 30 damage. Okay. We can Choice Belt in the immediate turn, but are we attacking with this Arceus right now? I think we do. Let's go put energy on the Arc. We Choice Belt. And we... Okay, we got the Armarouge. That's fantastic. Delphox could be helpful. Let's go and hold our hand for now. I could... could it be helpful? Yeah, it could be helpful here. Okay, we're out of energy. This is not great. If we go in with Rayquaza... Oh, we can't... Yeah, I think we have to go in with Ray next. If we can start building up a Heatran... Yeah, we can start building up Heatran here. Fantastic. Actually, yeah, we can hit for 120. 120. The Heatran might be enough. Like, if we can just take a single prize KO on Lugia here and then use Rayquaza to... Or do we save the Heatran for later? These are the questions. Okay, they're going to bring a fresh one in. That answers that question. We can't use Heatran right now. Wouldn't do enough damage. But yeah, if the whole point is tanking, they have no cards here as well, which is important to note. 6, 5, 4, 200. Mew can attack here as well, and that is something worth noting here. And I think we're actually going to put energy on the Mew to set ourselves up for that attack, potentially. And I'm going to research our hand. And the Charcadet is kind of okay. Let's see what we have in the deck even. Delphox could be good. Delphox could be good. We could get punished for it, though. They'll probably hit the Arceus instead, right? Okay. Let's go and retreat. And I think we're going to go into Ray. Right now, Ray is doing 150. Let's move 2 energy. And this is doing 310. So that should be enough. That is enough. Let's go. Now we have to burn all our energy to do this. And that's unfortunate, but this Heatran can take out the Lugia as well. So there's a couple ways we can play this. Yeah, I think they're just going to go for the 180 here. I think, yeah, there's a couple of lines of play we could make happen. The big thing is I think they need to attack the Armarouge, TBH. I don't think they will. I think they're really thinking about the Rayquaza and softening that up. And I don't know if they have a water energy where they can use to attack. Oh, they do have a water energy. Okay. They're just going to take that off the board. That's fine. Just soften up the Rayquaza. And, oh, they're going to take out Arceus with that. Oh. Ooh, that's a good play. That's a good play. That's a good play. Okay. That's annoying. We can go into, if we boss up, so I either give them a single prize attacker or I give them the multi-prize attacker. If they go in with, how do I want to do this? If I go in with the Heatran now, yeah. Or I could boss up. No, I think we go in with the Heatran now. We power up Mew. Hold on. This is doing 280. No, we power up the Heatran. And we leave this one out here. And that's an easy KO. For whatever we put back on the board. So now we force them to have boss's orders. They might have it, right? If they have boss in hand, we lose, and then it is what it is. Uh-oh. Heads. Heads. Okay, great. They don't get a second Lumineon. Because they probably have a second Lumineon. Yeah, if they have to hit the Heatran, then they just lose. Boom. Oh, hold on. Yeah, they just lose. They just lose. Like, I could just attach this double turbo energy to Mew, but that's not gonna matter. Oh, we could also attack with Ray. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that right now. Let's go and attach the energy to Mew. And yeah, genome hacking. We just Tempest Dive. And that should do it, right? Yeah, we Tempest Dive for 200. And we take the win. We discard the stadium. And we escape with the win. GG's. That was a weird matchup. Weird matchup there. But glad we were able to use a lot of the tools in the toolbox there. Being able to attack with... Yeah, I probably shouldn't have benched the Delphox. That was kind of silly. But we were able to hang around long enough, put ourselves in position to take that win. I think almost everybody got... The Delphox didn't. But we did get to see some Arceus in there, some Mew in there. The Heatran got in a really good attack. And also being a single prize attacker that forced them to have a gust in order to win. And they didn't have it. So we got it. GG's. And there we go. That is a look at Arceus V-Star with Rayquaza. It's really an Arceus Firebox with the Armarouge powering up different attackers. I love this Rayquaza variant. I have seen other variants with like Iron Hands and some other attackers. I'm open to exploring more of this Arceus Armarouge deck concept, but this one right now just slaps so hard. I've been having so much fun playing this deck, and I hope that showed throughout the matches here that we were having a ton of fun playing, and we got a ton of wins on stream too. I only lost one match against Lugia where I did not bench a second Arceus, and they blasted my Lugia V on their, or blasted my Arceus on the second turn. So this one has a ton of potential, a lot of fun to play. And if you are a Rayquaza stan, rejoice, because Rayquaza finally found a place in the meta. And yeah, enjoy it before rotation happens, because once rotation hits, Rayquaza will be gone from the game forever. So make sure to enjoy Rayquaza in standard while you still can. But for now, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In Third Person. You can find me on Twitch at In Third Person, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Twitch fam, stick around. We're going to be playing a little bit longer, but for our YouTube friends, I got to get out of here. Bye-bye.